Let's see the standards in America.
Proven which gender is more
Anthony, thanks for the 20 bursts. I started watching your content. I completely stopped drinking, started working out every day, put on 37 pounds of muscle, and only eat meat from the butcher and vegetables at home. Totally changed my life. Thanks. Anthony motherfucking Stackhouse. Appreciate you, bro. That's the message. We'd love to see it.
delusional using one simple test. The test asks a series of questions to see how many people in the population fit your ideal dating criteria. What's the minimum height?
5'9".
All right, I'm out.
5'10". 5'9".
Okay, I'm taking L's today, damn. Minimum height.
6 feet.
Yeah, that's where they get you.
5'8". 5'8".
That's reasonable.
5'10".
6 foot.
5'6".
Like at least 6.
What is the ideal height that you're looking for? Over 6 feet, right?
No preference.
I don't care.
5'3" to 5'5".
Okay.
Shorter than me.
What's your height?
6'1". I guess taller than 5 feet.
I'm not concerned about height.
Under 5'10". We'll get real
5'10".
picky here.
Yeah, so you go to 4 feet?
Yeah, it's great, man. Can we go lower than 4 feet?
No, if I meet a funny, beautiful woman who's, 4 feet tall, go for it.
Or just like a very funny, beautiful woman that's like 7'7".
Would you exclude obesity?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No.
Nah. No, I'm inclusive.
Except if you're ballistic.
Are you? Why? Why do you have to lie? No, I'm inclusive. Calm down.
6 feet.
Let's see the last 6 men you dated. How inclusive you really are. I bet you they all look exactly the same. There's a type. Sure as hell isn't obese.
Correct.
Exclude obese? Would you be willing to admit it on camera?
I would exclude. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
What about if they're fat? Do you care if they're fat or not?
No.
You don't care? Or you
I don't care. Like, I enjoy little dad bod.
Would you exclude overweight?
And we've seen dad bod actually means Daniel Craig and James Bond. That famous picture of him getting out of the water. That's a dad bod to them. By the way, when they say dad bod, you got to look like James Bond. Just saying.
Weight, obese?
No.
Yes. Would you exclude obese and overweight?
I'm going on record, but yes, I would.
Nah.
No.
What about overweight or obese? Do you
Yeah,
care?
no, I definitely give a fuck about being
No,
overweight.
okay.
I want like $100 or cheaper on the dinner bill. So yeah. Minimum income. Like let's say
60.
60,000.
70K. $30,000. I don't think that matters to me. I really don't care about income as a student myself. Like, I don't have that much money right now.
I'm a broke college student, so I guess they could be broke as well.
Pay attention to the any right now. I'm a broke college student right now. It's okay. Right now, I'm having fun. Right now, I'm hooking up. But when I want something serious, or if a man that makes a ton of money comes along, all of a sudden I'm relationship material and it's very important to me. Pay very close attention because the moment she graduates and gets her job, it's her job or higher that you need to beat.
I'm in college. I don't expect you to make a lot.
All right, he's on food stamps. So
I'm going to say at least 200.
200 grand?
Like 200.
Minimum, like 30. Maximum, as much money as possible.
That really doesn't matter.
No preference.
No minimum income.
What about minimum income? Do you care how much they make?
No.
Not particularly concerned with income.
All right, what do you think you scored?
I don't know. This is a percentage of how many people are...
Percentage of the population in that age range fits this.
It's got to be like 60.
You think it's 60?
There have to be a lot of people in that, right? I don't know.
What if I told you it's actually 16%?
16?
16.
That's very small.
Whoa, 6.4%. Okay. 4.1. So it says you're an aspiring cat lady.
Oh no. I barely did any filters though. Oh.
So it says you're an aspiring cat lady. What do you think it is?
That one held back too. She said, I barely put my real standards up here. I did the bare minimum just to not look crazy on camera. Cat lady.
It is. Take a guess.
Like 2%.
Yeah, 2.1%.
Wow.
So knowing that, would you be willing to like lower your standards or what?
No. I'm not lowering my standards for anybody. Point blank, period.
Would you say that you would lower your standards now that you know it's only 60% of the population?
No.
No.
I don't think I would.
Guess what it is?
Like 2%?
Much lower.
0.5.
It's 0.28%. Oh my gosh.
12% of people in your age group have all those qualities.
That's not good odds.
32%. Oh my gosh. 23%. It means you're down to earth. So you are down to earth according to, you can see it says down to earth.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You can be 30 years
Oh
old and
my
make
goodness. Take a guess at what percentage of men fit this
2%.
criteria. 2%? Much lower. It's 0.049%.
Jesus.
All right, is this going on the TV?
Maybe like almost half.
Why do you get triggered by 0.4%? That's just like the realization just hits you. I'm an idiot. I'm dying alone.
Like 50-ish.
It's actually 14%.
Oh, I'm so happy for myself.
Do you think you need to raise your standards or lower them even further? You know?
I probably need to lower my standards, but I don't think I will.
What percentage of the population do you think would fit your standards?
20.
You got 39.2%. So what do you think about that?
Those are some pretty basic questions.
What's missing from the test? Like, what else would you add on to there?
Personality.
What kind of personality?
Not a shitty person.
Okay. And what's the number one for their guy?
38% of the population.
38? Okay, that's insane.
13%.
13%. Okay, that's not bad. It's lower than what I expected.
21%.
21%?
Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
You think you scored higher or lower than you expected?
That seems about right.
Would you be willing to change your criteria now that you found out it's a little bit lower?
Well, I guess I would.
73% of people, dude. 95%, brother. Oh, only 30%, dude.
Really?
I'm wondering if that's probably about the overweight, obese thing.
Probably,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah. Like, just being a decent human being, I think, is really what everyone's looking for. And, like, if you're overweight, that might imply that you're not, and that sounds fucking horrible, but it just would imply, like, maybe you can't take care of yourself.
What do you think the guys have scored?
Nailed
that
it.
We've asked around here.
Higher than I guess my initial assumption would be. I would say maybe around like 10%. Or am I very wrong? Is it like 50?
46% is what the guys scored.
You know, I was trying to give the guys the benefit of the doubt, but I guess my assumptions are correct.
Well, man, we live in a patriarchy, and women get to choose, and that's kind of how it works in the dating society. And women
We live in a patriarchy and the women get to choose?
They do.
Interesting. That's
you know, they're vulnerable members of society.
Yeah.
And so they do get to be picky because, you know, you don't want to pick, like, the next Ted Bundy. Like, it does make sense.
Yeah.
So who has more basically delusional dating standards, men or women?
I think women, because they want like 100% perfect guy. Like you want a guy who's a feminist but also pays for all the food and stuff. So
My experience with women, they just want to, like, know that, like, you treat your sisters and your mother okay, and that, like, you're not going to be a douchebag, and you're not going to fuck them and never call them again.
Jesus Christ. All right, and this will piggyback off on this video.
You're too high for you?
I would say 15 is concerning.
What's your body count?
Maybe like 30.
10 and above. 10.
10?
16.
What's your body count?
I'm not going to answer that question.
When is she busted, blown out?
30 to 100.
Big range there.
I don't think there is one for real, for real.
I don't think it really matters.
I don't think it matters.
What if we're getting to like 5,000 people? Like there's some
there's like
skin
a-
missing, you know?
Higher than, like, 20 is, like, a red flag.
I feel like more than 20 is weird.
30?
Yeah.
29 is fine?
Like, sure.
All right, I'm still in there.
Down the line, I want to know if 150 other people have walked these roads.
Walk these roads. I would say 15 is concerning.
What's your body count?
Under 10.
Keeping it classy.
She's been with like 50 guys.
Under 10, keeping it classy. Welcome to the West.
Guys, does it matter to you?
I know some dudes that's been with like 200 girls and they married. I don't really care for real. I don't
Right.
put too much stock into it for real, for real.
Right.
What?
Much stock in it. I don't really. Some dudes that's been with like 200 girls and they married. I don't really care for real. I don't
Right.
put too much stock into it for real, for real.
Right. You have a high body count? For real?
Behind your back is the only type of body count that counts. It really doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
What if we're talking like 20,000, like Wilt Chamberlain numbers?
Okay, that's like a little intense.
You cut it off at like 20,000? Is this your boyfriend? You want to answer it?
I feel like college is different, and then after that, so dependent on that.
So college is just a blackout period, like
Like, that doesn't count.
yeah, just there's a little.
College does not count.
Some girl was indicating that when you're in college doesn't count.
Low-key, maybe, because when you're in college, it's like when you find out what you like.
What? How are you kidding me? Hold on. So we're not counting what you do in college because you're, quote, discovering yourself? Hold on. So when you're counting up your real numbers, do you just literally go, yeah, college, 50 dudes, that doesn't count. I didn't know myself. I was discovering. So I started counting after I graduated. So yeah, 6 guys. What? Are you shit? What is happening? Angsta, thanks, brother. Gay male marriages have the lowest divorce rate, and lesbian marriages have the highest divorce rate. Common denominator? Dun dun dun. Toxic masculinity.
What's more than 20 say about him? You like not trust him? What if it means like he's super confident?
I feel like you'd be cocky at that point. Maybe it's like a lot of free time on their hands or something.
Maybe if he has like 30 bodies, he's like really confident, you know?
What about too low? Are we looking for virgins?
No.
Not a single virgin.
This is great. I mean, I feel like you need to have like a little experience.
Virgin, is that okay?
That would be fine with me. I'm a Christian and I respect.
Hell yeah, virgins are winning today.
I believe in monogamy.
I like a virgin.
Dude, the virgin.
Saving himself for Christ.
They are absolute bullshit. Saving himself for Christ while you get pumped and dumped and dripping wet by the guy that tells you he smashes girls left and right because you want your one night of fun too. Get out of here with that shit.
Dude, Joel, you're taking W's today.
Virgin time.
I don't mind if you don't have any body counts.
I don't care if you're a virgin. Everybody's got to start somewhere, and I could teach you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not you personally, but also. If they grow up in like a religious community, like of course that they're waiting for the right people, and I don't think that is lack of confidence.
What if you really like them and they say they've slept with 100 women?
So
See, this is dad bod right here. And then that girl just said, I could teach you. Not you personally. That's how much they love a dad bod. Fellas, look at this guy. I'm not trying to clown on him. If your belly sticks out further than your chest, you got problems. Put the booze down. Put the bread and the pasta down. Put the video games away. Start fucking walking everywhere. Start exercising. Start eating meat, vegetables, and fruits. Get a goddamn haircut that doesn't look like your mom did it. You can make so many changes. You can improve. This guy chooses every day to be a bug sandwich material male. That is why she said, not you. I could teach you, but not you. Really quick. Bitch tits. Fat gut. Probably from drinking beer with the boys. Look at this shit. Men, listen. As much as we're clowning on women, have to have some accountability too, because this shit is not going to pass anywhere in the world. You bring this shit to Eastern Europe, you're invisible just as well. His posture, yeah, his posture's fuck. He has the gamer posture, bro. Look, his back, he's got that like, look how his neck is all forward. Like a fucking, like some giraffe setup, bro. His, instead of you being straight, look like straight like this, he's got this like, this is how he walks around like a fucking alien. That's that gamer neck. That's that hunched over all day. Like a fucking bug sandwich. Take your fucking back up straight, dude. What are you doing? Pathetic. Turtle build. What is that? Oh, shit, dude.
Someone has said that to me before, and that same night he asked me if I wanted to be exclusive, and that was like, I was like, no.
What if like he has a high body count, but he like
See this dude? Look at this dude's neck. This dude and his chin, because he's shredded. You could tell this guy probably has abs. He's very low body fat. And he has a straight posture. It's up. I like this. The fucking turtle.
like he benches 315? Does that make a difference to you?
No.
What if I told you that most of the girls we've been asking, they want like low body count? A lot of girls are saying like they like a virgin. What do you think about that?
I'm 23, so I hope that whoever I'm looking to go on a date with is not a virgin.
Body counts don't really mean too much to me for real, for real. Unless like she like the type of person I got like trains ran on her.
What if they're just, they like don't have a huge body count, but they're really into like feet? But not with you, but like with other people. Doesn't have a lot of sex, but
Look at his neck, dude. Look at this shit. Okay. It's a forever his posture, dude. Hi, how are you? What the fuck is that? Gotta crack my back just watching his posture. Damn.
just, you know, he's really into feet. Is that
That's
a problem?
cool too. Foot, I got
Like,
foot phobia.
Can I just pull my foot off right now?
Y'all ever go guys counting the body count? Like what if he's been with guys?
Dude, it gives off a creeper vibe. Did you see that shit?
I got foot phobia.
Can I just pull my foot off right now? Y'all ever go
guys
Jesus Christ. They need to just keep this guy with the interviews.
counting the body count? Like what if he's been with guys?
A body is a body, yeah.
Or maybe guys count as like 2.
Why? Why would you ask that? Why?
More body mass. Funniest thing is like when we're talking about girls that are overrun, it's the same exact adjectives that we use for cars. Busted, shot, blown out. It's like
Shout outs to that dude. If you see the video, bro, and you get hurt and a tear comes down your face, use me as your pain, as your rage in the gym. Show up 6 months from now, fucking jacked. Show us the way. I hate to be that guy. Nah, I love to be that guy. Fuck it. If I'm the reason you change for the better, I'll be that guy. I'll be the evil guy all day, as long as you make a positive change in your life. Use me as fuel for your hate. Oh God, there's one more of these for this setup. Okay.
a gender person?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
No.
No. No.
And why is that?
I'm heterosexual.
Would you date a transgender person? First we're gonna ask Georgetown and then we're gonna ask the hood.
Either of you guys date a transgender?
Yeah, I would. Yes.
And have you ever done it?
No. Yeah, I'm already in a relationship.
Is it a transgender relationship?
No, it's not.
Would you date a transgender person?
I don't see why not.
Someone said, not gonna lie, just did a mirror check from your bullying.
I don't think it's like that big of a deal.
Would you personally date a transgender person?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
Would you date a transgender?
No, I'm a transgender. I like men.
A man that's dressed as a woman would make
I have no soundboard for this. God damn it.
me appear to be a lesbian in public, but I'm heterosexual. I wouldn't date a woman that's dressed as a man because then that is being a lesbian, and I'm not a lesbian, so.
Why don't you want to?
I mean, I'm straight, bro. Like, I like females.
Right.
Real females, you feel what I'm saying?
So if you're dating a transgender person and you're straight at the time, does that mean you're straight after you date them?
Yes.
Yeah. I think you're still straight. Like you're a guy and you're dating a trans girl. Yeah. I think you're still straight.
What? What? If you put on a dress and you call yourself the other gender, that doesn't make you the other gender. If you're a man and you slept with a dude with a dress and lipstick on, you're not straight, bro. I have no NPC music, boys.
Because also sometimes it's just hard to tell.
You're still straight even if you're dating a transgender person?
Yes. I guess because it's your own sexuality. And
Bro, you're only going to see this shit in the West and America for sure in these amounts. I have no Oblivion soundtrack to Q, boys. I can't believe this.
it doesn't really matter in regard to who you're dating as long as it's what you are.
When do we reach that point where you're no longer straight?
Like, okay, let's say you're a male, but then you're with someone who was a woman but transitioned into a male, then I guess, like, you would be like gay then. People who identify as the same gender. Right. Yeah.
Okay, so it's all by identity, not necessarily by biology in that respect, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. People are telling us that you could date a
Holy
transgender
hell.
person and still be straight. Does that make sense to you?
No, that don't make sense because they changed their gender. So technically, you still not straight. You changed your gender for that person.
No, because they're not originally a girl. I wouldn't say that you still be straight.
You think that's something else at that point?
Yeah, it's something else. Might have to make up something.
It don't make sense. It just how you straight, but you dating. I guess because they changed their gender, but like it still don't make sense.
Damn, this shit has permeated throughout all levels of society. This is sad, man. This is wild. Nah, someone said more logic in the hood. Look, no, even hood logic is twisted on its head now. It's been beaten into every single person at all levels of society to accept this.
Right. Because you were born your way.
Can't still be straight and do that. I don't see how that can be.
That doesn't make any sense to you? People say that, yeah.
Why do you think some people are hesitant to date a transgender?
With a lot of religion, people want to say that it's their own like personal belief. They don't understand that it's just how people are, and like being transgender doesn't mean that you're bad. Like you're just a person. Like that's how you are. That's how you're born.
Being overly tolerant has destroyed Western values. Tolerant to the point you allow people to walk all over you and your tradition.
There's a lot of unknown, you know, and that like really freaks people out. Probably just scared to get judged if they're dating a transgender. Like, oh, then people are gonna think I'm gay.
Yeah.
Or
Why do you think people wouldn't want to date a transgender person?
They're transphobic and homophobic. Probably that they just don't understand.
Why do you think some people don't want to date transgenders?
Well, it's a choice. Some people don't want to date men. Some people don't want to date women.
Why exactly do you not want to?
Cause I'm not into them, but they're cool. I will hang with them, but personally, I'm not doing that. Dating, not doing that. I don't want to say nothing about nobody's personal opinion. If you like transgenders, that's fine. Because I got gay friends, lesbian friends. Like it's just up to you.
So do you think a lot of this is education based?
Yeah, I think like if we start young, we could definitely like teach children to be more accepting and more loving of everyone of different identities.
Like starting like kindergarten, preschool?
Yeah, I think so. Just showing like different families and different identities, how people feel about their identity and in their own skin is really helpful.
Why do you think some people wouldn't date a transgender person?
I think a lot of people are uncomfortable with things that they are not educated on. We don't talk about it enough.
Are you shitting me? We don't talk about it enough? You can't escape this shit. And you're uneducated. You're afraid because you're uneducated. You fucking simpleton. Holy hell. Way to sell to the mainstream, sis.
And so a lot of people don't know how to approach things like this.
They're scared because it's different to them and they don't like to
go beyond their bubbles.
I think a lot of people just don't understand, and there's like a lot of fear mongering. So what they do know is like a very limited perspective, or is from a very particular lens.
People are scared of what they don't know about, and they're just uneducated, and they don't make the efforts to educate themselves.
Yeah, and how do you think we change that? Is that something we would like go to the schools?
I think we could introduce more education in the schools and like things like health classes. But I think a lot of places are really against that. Just they're against like sex ed and all that in general. So it's hard, but I think the schools would be a good place to start.
It requires some education to like move past that in order to like challenge the belief that you hold. It might be a true belief, but it's like that belief is informed by information that if they were to be.
Not surprising. Dr. Robotnik over here. Not surprising. Always the Dr. Robotnik build on some shit like this. Always.
Educated about or were to seek more information about, it might challenge that belief itself.
Some people that we spoke to said that the reason people wouldn't want to date a transgender person is because of education. Do you agree with that?
I'm gonna say no because that's not the way I go.
You would never change your feelings, right?
No.
Do you think that like we should be trying to educate people to change their feelings?
If you want to, and if they're open to hear it.
So you don't think you could teach someone feelings?
You can teach people feelings, but not everybody gonna accept how you feel.
Do you guys think there's any other reason that someone wouldn't want to date a transgender person?
I'm sure there's like a lot of personal beliefs one would hold. Personally, I think that those beliefs are like backed up by information that's unsupported.
I identify as straight, unfortunately, but I feel like I would be open to it for sure. Unfortunately.
Rip America. You see what I mean? Unfortunate. It's unfortunate to be straight. Wow. Wow. Robotnik smile says it all.
You think that's unfortunate?
That I'm straight? It's not the vibe these days.
Did you guys date a transgender?
I need my soundboard. This is insane.
Actually, no. Not really. Yeah, I'm not really.
Why not?
I believe this is not normal. This is not normal thing to change from female to male or male to female because God, Allah, created.
Oh shit, stop it. It's gonna be, look, America's hanging on by a string and the only people holding it together are like recent immigrants that don't play this shit, that they've escaped former communist countries, tyrannical governments. They're the most patriotic and American of us, all of us. They're the only ones that appreciate what America provides, the freedoms it gives everybody, the opportunities, because everybody else does not give a shit, apparently.
Us on a specific way. So why we change that?
Where are y'all from?
From Saudi Arabia.